will be a Vinyasa practice today, so just make sure that you have some water. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position, just dialing in, bringing our mind from our day, however bad or good it's been. That's not what's happening right here, right now. You're sitting here on your mat, on the ground. So imagine your mind like a mist. It's taking you out of the present moment. But now we will consciously bring it back into our bodies. Feeling our sit bones press against the floor. Maybe feel your ankles on your shins or your thighs. Feel your hands. In this practice, all that we ask is you pay attention to where you are. And if you catch your mind going elsewhere, to bring it back into right here, right now. You deserve this time. And if you decide to take this time, there's nowhere else you need to be. Now let's begin by sitting with a tall, straight spine and dropping the right ear towards the right shoulder. Letting your left shoulder relax down. Maybe the left hand comes down to the floor. Maybe you walk it out a little bit to intensify the stretch. And if it feels comfortable, start to nod towards the front of your body, to the back of your body. Still keeping the right ear towards the right shoulder. Make sure the right shoulder is relaxed down. And from here, if you'd like to lift your left hand up, palm facing the sky, bending the elbow. Right ear still towards the right shoulder. Just begin to move your left arm, your left elbow in a slow circle. Left palm is relaxed. We'll wake the shoulders up. And then move in the opposite direction. Making these circles as small or as big as you need. And then from here we'll pause, plant the right hand down to the floor, and then reach that left arm up and over for a side body bend. Your seat remains grounded to the floor. Only look up if it's comfortable for your neck. We're going to cactus that top arm. So open your chest up towards the sky, maybe look up. So cactus is bending at 90 degrees. And then we'll straighten it back over. And we'll do this 3 more times at your pace. Cactusing and then extending back. This is your practice and you are responsible for your limits. Last one. And then we're going to lower that left hand down and then come back to a straight spine and lower the left ear towards the left shoulder. Same cues as last time, relaxing both shoulders, inching the right hand out if it feels comfortable. Starting to slowly nod. Swishing the cross of your legs if you need to. Pausing with the nodding, raising your right hand up, holding it there for a moment, maybe continuing the nod. And pausing with the nodding and start those elbow circles. Still leaning your head over towards the left side. Reversing directions. And then pausing at center, planting the left hand down and reaching over towards the left with the top arm. And then begin those cactus arms, cactus arm to straight, 4 of these. Once that's complete, continuing to arch over towards the left. And then planting that right arm down. We'll move into eagle arms. So right arm on the bottom, wrapping once or twice or however this feels comfortable for you. Lifting your elbows up. Pushing your hands away from your face. Be mindful of your shoulders. And then opening up to full cactus. Pushing your heart forward if that feels comfortable, arching your spine. And then wrapping the other way, left arm on bottom. Lifting the elbows, pushing the hands away. We'll do this twice more on either side. So opening, just paying attention to which arm you're on. Holding for a few seconds, a few breaths. Opening up. I'm on the last round on either side. Opening back up to your last cactus and setting the hands down onto the floor, moving to cat and cow on your hands and knees. So tabletop position to start. Spine is neutral. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders, and then we'll drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow, and arch the spine for cat. And move through these undulations as slow or as fast as what feels comfortable for you. We'll do this for several breaths, just waking up the spine. Coming back into a neutral spine, you're going to stick your right leg out, curl the back toes under, and then just press into that back right heel, doing little pulses, waking up the back of the leg as we prepare for a down dog. Setting that back down, other side, left leg extends back, pulses. That leg comes back, walk your hands a little bit forward, curl your back toes under, and then lift back up into down dog. So from here, you're bringing your belly to meet your spine. You're sinking your heart center towards your thighs. Feet do not need to be flat. Maybe widen your stance in your back legs to track towards your feet pressing to the floor. But from here, we're holding pointer finger and thumb point towards the top of your space. And then walking forward, stepping, hopping to a forward fold. Knees, feet can be hip width distance or together, however you prefer, or wider. Really, it's all about your limits, what feels good. You don't want to be pushing to pain. And then we'll halfway lift, hands on shins or higher, or on blocks. Fold, and then we'll curl all the way up, arms up overhead, hands touch, bringing down past your face, down to your heart center. And then from here, we're going to spread our arms wide to a T. Make sure you have a good stance, so hip width distance here. And think about how you are right now. Your hands are completely straight out from your side. So we're going to start to do some upper body twists. I want you to keep that shape. So don't have your arm like come over past your shoulder. Keep it in line. Straight line from your one hand to your heart center to your other hand. I'm just going to start revolving back and forth. We'll do this for several more breaths. Three, two, one. Coming back to center, raising our arms up overhead, forward folding, halfway lift. And before we go into chaturanga, this is your choice. You can do plank, you can do knees, chest, chin. I'm doing knees, chest, chin. Main point here before we go is to keep your elbows sucked in to your sides, to your ribs. I cannot emphasize the importance of this. So palms go underneath shoulders, setting the knees down, elbows go back, shoulders engage, upward dog. With like upward dog, lift, press into the tops of your back feet, peel your chest open, and then meet in down dog. You can also skip it. Vinyasas are optional. Maybe adjust your stance, walk your hands a little bit forward, and then we're holding again for several breaths. Maybe now's the time to pedal out the feet. Grab a drink of water. If you're not feeling down dog, I invite you to child's pose. And step that foot forward. Come back up if you were in child's pose. Come back into down dog. Meet in a forward fold. Hang out here. Halfway lift. Forward fold once more. Roll all the way up. Hands touch at the top. Bringing down past your face to your heart. And from here we'll do arm circles. So right arm first. As wide of circles as what you can. Is what feels comfortable. Getting in that arm rotation. It's full spectrum. Maybe making a conscious effort to move slow and to feel this full rotation. Other direction. And then we'll move to the other side. Doesn't matter which direction you choose. Other direction. This will work the lymph nodes in your armpits. And then let's raise both of our hands back up to the sky, forward folding. Halfway lift, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Meeting in down dog or child's pose. Staying here for a couple of breaths, adjusting your down dog if you need to. Stepping forward, halfway lift, forward fold, root to rise, stay into your heels, arms up. Then we're just going to go back, hands to heart center, raising hands up, forward folding once more, halfway lift, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, upward dog cobra, down dog, holding, stepping forward, halfway lift, forward fold, root to rise, arms up, hands to heart center, opening back up towards the sky, forward folding, halfway lift, you know the drill, meeting in a child's pose. So child's pose, I invite you to knees together or knees apart. hands forward or hands behind. Take a moment. Catch your breath. From here, we're going to remain in child's pose, but slip your left arm under. So sort of like a thread the needle, but we're still in child's pose. So left arm may lay along the right knee. If you'd like to bind, you can bring your right arm back into your left hip crease or onto your low back, or keep it forward. And bringing that left arm back out to meet the right. Right arm goes under. Forehead may come down to the mat. Taking that bind if you'd like. And then coming back into a seated position or remain in child's pose. Your choice. And taking a moment to thank yourself for having the power to do whatever it is that you did as part of this practice. Pay attention to your mind, to your thoughts. Where is it? And can you bring it back? Regaining control of yourself takes effort and time. And if you're seeing this, you're on the path. Stay in child's pose, shavasana, or seated position for as long as what you need. Thank you for joining.